Bonjour. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Crashing Down by Michael Lyons. Glared at me and you turned away. What did we promise too long ago and so far away? Something I did, but there are some things best kept hidden. When it all comes crashing down, now it all comes crashing down. It just all came crashing down, now it all comes crashing down. And it feels like we've been here before, but I don't know why, I don't know what for. So here we are, joined for years, but worlds apart. And the kids are grown and gone. So why does this feel, why does it feel so wrong? And it seems like we've come to an end. Will you still be my only friend? Oh, it feels like we've come to an end. Will you please be my only friend when it all comes like we've come to an end. Will you still be my only friend?
And, you ready to get started?
Yeah, sure, whenever you are.
NANABOOZHOO? Yeah, wait, hold on a sec. Okay, go ahead. BOOZHOO! And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Michael Lyons. Michael Lyons, Nindigenous Cause. And over here we have Natasha. Say hello, Natasha.
BOOZHOO! Gakina Awia! Hello, everybody!
And over here we have NANABOOZHOO. Ikadon BOOZHOO Niji. BOOZHOO, everybody. Welcome to the show. And without further ado, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome... who's going to start? You? Yeah, me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NANABOOZHOO. Thank you, Niji. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO, and welcome back to the show. Welcome to the live stream show. Niji, you did such a good job on that song. I can't believe it. Hey, thanks a lot. How about that song, huh, sweetie?
Oh, it's beautiful!
Sequoia wants to know, who's that Nijikwe singing with you, Michael? That's Emily. Emily. Would you like to tell the audience a little bit about who Emily is and what your past was with Emily? I'd rather not. Don't you think they have a right to know your history and, all your secrets? Not really. You and I have told them everything.
I know, we're open books.
That's Emily. And when did you record that song? I recorded that back in I guess it was 2001. Yeah. And some people asked if they could put it on a tribute album for the 9/11 survivors or something. You're kidding. Yeah, people thought it was about 9/11 because the lyrics were crashing down. Oh, really? Yeah. Crashing down. Okay. BOOZHOO Mino Giga Jape Sequoia Hummingbird.
BOOZHOO! Sequoia Hummingbird! Gold star for Sequoia!
Put a gold star on the board next to Sequoia's name.
Yep. Who's in second?
Wally Bear.
Oh, no way! BOOZHOO, Wally Bear!
BOOZHOO, Niji. Silver star for Wally Bear.
Wally Bear gets a silver star.
And John Redcorn's back.
Hey, John! BOOZHOO, Niji!
How you doing, John?
And third place is a bronze star for John.
Bronze star for John. Gwen Carly. BOOZHOO, Gwen. So nice to see you.
BOOZHOO, Gwen.
And that's everybody. I think her name is Emily. That's right, Wally Bear. Emily tries but misunderstands.
She's often inclined to borrow somebody's dreams till tomorrow.
Let's try it another way.
Do-do-do-do. Let's go to ba-do-do-bay.
You lose your mind and play. Whoops. So, hey. That's actually not even a Bowie song.
I know, it's a Pink Floyd song. But it's still David Bowie deep tracks.
David Bowie deep tracks. Any Bowie fans out there remember the album Pin-Ups? It was basically Bowie just doing a bunch of cover songs of songs none of us knew. That's when I realized David Bowie listened to deep tracks himself. Of all the Pink Floyd songs he chose to sing, I mean, it was still the 70s, I guess, but he sang a song called Emily Plays. And then Michael, you wrote that song, Emily. I sure did. Was it about that Emily? Yeah, it was. Well then. Which song did you write about Jennifer? Never coming back here again. Did you write that when you broke up with her? Yeah, I wrote that when I decided I was never gonna go back and see her. Oh, very young, why must you leave us this time? Okay, BOOZHOO, surrealist.
Oh, a surrealist here?
She sure is.
Me no giga jab, surrealist.
See Emily play. I think surrealist listens to the same music we do.
I know, she always knows the songs we sing.
Bowie.
Hey, speak of what? Speak of the devil.
I didn't speak of the devil.
Speak of the Thin White Duke. Guess who's online too?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hello, NANABOOZHOO. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, David Bowie. Sweetie.
Hi, David Bowie.
Hello, Natasha. How are you, my dear?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Say, NANABOOZHOO, I was wondering. Yeah, what can I do for you? Are you going to teach an Ojibwe word of the day, as it were? Oh, yeah. I haven't really gotten around to it yet. Today is Wednesday, and we call this the halfway, or Abituse. In Ojibwe, we call it Abituse. Abituse. That's right. And that means halfway, isn't it? Yep, it means halfway, or Wednesday. That's our word for halfway. I noticed you were singing my song, Emily Play. Yeah, I was actually, but isn't that a Pink Floyd song? Well, yes, Pink Floyd wrote it, but I recorded it for my album Pin-Ups. Yeah, I remember that. It was a cool album. What are some of the other Ojibwe words you're planning on to discuss today? Well, I was thinking about talking about the 7 Anishinaabe values. Do you know about that? The grandfather's teachings, as it were. Yeah, exactly. The grandfather teachings. The 7 values in the Anishinaabe, life way. And so today I was thinking about talking about respect and the buffalo. Respect. Now, how would one say that in Ojibwe Moan? In Ojibwe Moan, respect is Manadainda Moan. Manadainda Moan. Respect. That's right. And in our way, the buffalo represents the value of respect. And to say that, we call it the Mushkode Bajike. Mushkode Bajike. A buffalo. Yeah, that's right. We don't have buffaloes in England. Yeah, I don't suppose. Do you have them in heaven? Oh, dear me. No, I'm afraid there's no buffalo in heaven either. They all go to hell, I'm sorry to say. Oh, really? Oh, yes, all buffaloes. That's why they have those horns, don't you know? Oh, I didn't know that. But buffalo, Mushkode is a prairie. We call the buffalo the prairie cow. Is that right, sweetie?
Well, the mushka. Oh, yeah, that's prairie cow. Power is mushkawazi.
Power. Mushkawazi. 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 Sweetie, can't you hear my mushkawazi?
Mushkawazi. Mushkawazi. Baby, can't you hear my mushkawazi?
Mushkawazi. Mushkawazi. Baby, won't you hear my mushkawazi? Oh, we just sang a song with David Bowie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, let me tell you, David Bowie, in all seriousness, I got chi manadainda moen. I have great respect for everything you did while you were alive. Oh, thank you so much. For everything I did? Yeah. Even when I was in the band Tin Machine. Okay. No, I didn't really care for Tin Machine. And yeah, not every song you wrote was great, but you know, I liked watching you try and just kind of, whatever. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Well, I'm afraid I must be going. Oh, okay. How does one say goodbye in Ojibwe? Remember, we don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawaba min, Minowa. Well, Gigawaba min, Minowa, Nanaboozhoo. Yeah, you too, David Bowie. Gigawaba min, Minowa, Natasha.
Gigawaba min, Mina David Bowie.
See you later, Bowie. David Bowie.
David Bowie.
I don't know. Hey, Colleen Bunnywell is here with some roses, sweetie.
Well, BOOZHOO, Colleen.
Aneen. And she's saying Aneen to Sequoia Hummingbird. What about us? Hey, look, you can call Sequoia on your own time. We're trying to do a show here.
Don't yell at the BOOZHOO crew.
Well, When a day in the moment, you got to show some respect. You have to show respect for your audience, sweetie.
Do you?
Yep. That's one thing I learned. When a day in the moment. Wally Bear says, I think my favorite song about a female is Everybody Loves Eileen by Steelheart. Do you know Everybody Loves Eileen?
I don't. Is it Everybody Loves Eileen by Steelheart?
No. I think you're singing Everybody Loves Somebody Sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Or Beth. Wally must be a Kiss fan.
Yeah.
Beth, I hear you calling,
but I can't come home right now.
Me and the boys, Gene, Ace, and Paul, are playing, and we just can't find the sound. You know, he never even dated a girl named Beth.
Her name wasn't Beth?
No, it was Becky.
Why didn't he sing Becky?
Because when Peter Criss wrote that song, it was Beck, I Hear You Calling. But then Gene Simmons was like, hey, people are going to think you're singing about Jeff Beck. We got to change that name.
No.
Yeah, that's how dumb Gene Simmons is. We don't want people thinking you're singing about Jeff Beck, the guitar player. What? So he changed it. Beth, I hear you calling. Natasha, I hear you calling.
But what do you really want?
Let's see what else is going on here. So yeah, respect. When a Dane to Moen. Oh, and that's what do we got for that? A buffalo? Oh, I forgot to get a picture of a buffalo. You guys know what a buffalo is. But then, sweetie, did you know about Maingan?
The big bad wolf?
Yeah. The Maingan, the wolf. Wolf. It's hard to say wolf without saying woof.
Yeah.
The wolf represents Aquite Ewin. Courage, sweetie.
I thought the lion represented Aquade Awin.
No, the lion. What is the word for lion?
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi. Is that right?
I can't remember.
Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi.
Yeah, Mitsubishi.
The cowardly Mitsubishi. He represents cowardice.
Yeah, okay.
But the Moingan, he represents courage, bravery. So, sweetie, what is courage?
Courage is what is courage? It's, I wanted to say it was not being afraid, but I think you have to be afraid to have courage.
What do you mean?
Well, if it's not scary, then doing the thing that you know you're supposed to do in the face of fear, that's what courage is.
Yeah. Akude Ewin is you are scared. You have to be scared of something to practice courage. If it's not scary to you, then you're not being courageous. You're just living.
Yeah.
You know. But let's say something's really, scary. Then it takes great courage. Like sometimes people go, oh man, it must take a lot of courage to get up in front of people and talk and sing and tell jokes and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I did when I was a 7th grader because I was scared when I was a 7th grader. But now, no, it doesn't take any courage. I don't care. I'm never afraid. I just walk up there. Public speaking is not a problem for me. I don't have enough respect for other people's opinions.
No.
Manadain Moen to care. So it's easy for me to public speak and sing in front of people. But courage is when there's something really scary that you're afraid to do and you face it. And the bear, Makwa, represents that. Because bears are very courageous.
Are they really?
Yep. People forget that bears are really afraid of humans.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, they're very afraid of humans. But they don't show it. Because they need to look for food in the old res dump.
Somebody's got to go eat that garbage.
Yeah. So in spite of their fear of human beings, Makwa, you'll go right into, sometimes they come right into town. They'll tip over your bird feeder. It shows a lot of courage. And bears will fight fires in the woods.
What are you talking about?
Who's that bear?
The bear? Smokey the bear.
Smokey the bear. A lot of courage to be Smokey the bear. And these have been just a couple of Ojibwe words and cultural teachings of the day, sweetie.
Okay.
Did you learn a lot?
I did. You're so wise.
Oh, you're much too kind. Colleen says, "Miigwech John Redcorn." John Redcorn says, Pipestone Sundance starts today. Oh, is that right? Big old Sundance down at Pipestone, sweetie.
No kidding. Are they going to do the thing with the Sundance pole and all that?
That's what I'm assuming it is. That's a Sundance. That's Sundance, the old traditional Dakota hardcore. Like when they pierce their skin and stuff. I've known some people have done that. It leaves a scars for the rest of your life.
Is that right?
Yeah. I've known 2 guys so far. If you don't know the Sundance in the Dakota Buan cultural way, is where it's kind of like a powwow, I suppose. But there's drums and music, and these guys will pierce their skin on their backs or their chest. And sometimes it'll be attached to a pole, a Sundance pole. And they'll have an eagle whistle. And they'll dance and blow on that whistle. Sometimes they'll drag stuff in the dirt until it rips out their skin. I have some Dakota blood, but I've never been interested in doing that.
No, I'm too much of a wimp.
Yeah, me too. That just sounds so painful. But hey, those Dakota, they don't kid around. They have a lot of courage. Look what they win. Hey, Missy Charlie's here. Cousin Missy. Bonjour, Cousin Missy. Wally Bear says, a man called Horse was in a Sundance. Yeah, I've only seen parts of A Man Called Horse. But I heard that there was a Sundance scene in there. A bear licked the back of my hand because it was in a little weird cage in Florida. Who's saying that? Surrealist. Surrealist says, a bear licked the back of my hand because it was in a little cage in Florida. And I sprayed him with a hose to cool him. I thought he'd sniff it, but he surprised me. I gave him a cookie. Oh, wow. Is that courage to let a bear lick your hand?
It's either courage or foolhardy.
Yeah. That would be cool to have a bear lick your hand. I mean, I suppose like a cat or whatever. Just an animal, but man. It could have bit your hand right off. You're lucky he was just thirsty and not hungry. Okay. Dakota, the beautiful people. I know, huh? Nobody talks about how hot Ojibwes are. Although I've always thought the Blackfeet were cute people.
Is that right?
Yeah, I knew a couple of girls in high school. Blackfeet Indians have really thick eyelashes or something. It always looks like they're wearing, even a guy's, looks like they're wearing eyeliner. Blackfeet. But okay. So what else, sweetie?
You been watching the news?
Nope. Have you?
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, sort of saturated.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sick of thinking about it. I'm sick of having to know about all the debates and stuff.
Like the transpocalypse?
Like the transpocalypse. I don't want to weigh in on, oh, you know what they're teaching the kids now? Oh, guess what they're doing down in the, the border? Oh, you know what, Hunter Biden, Nothing ever changes, and every week there's a new, oh, wow, I can't believe it. All the gay guys are getting monkeypox.
It's AIDS all over again.
Yeah, I saw that on the news, but also it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel fine.
I feel fine. Like I can't, I'm assuming there's still a war going on in the Ukraine.
Yeah, I guess.
Totally lost interest in that. Don't care. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Come and get me, Sean Penn. I mean, they never talk about it on the news, so I don't know what's going on there. I've never seen any footage of bombed out things or whatever. It's not like the first Gulf War when you got to tune in every night and watch it like a reality show.
Yeah.
So I don't care about the war. I don't care about all the transgendered people in the government. I don't care about swimmers male swimmers dominating female sports. Yeah, who cares? I'm out. I don't want to play anymore.
What do you care about?
I care about us, baby.
No, get out of here.
I care about love. Zaga Iriwen. Love. All you need is love.
Wah, 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 wah.
All you need is love. Do, 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 do. All you need is love. Love. And occasionally a bulletproof jacket when you're walking into your apartment in New York.
Nah.
All he needed was a gun. Do, 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 do. To put down John Lennon.
He dropped to the floor.
We hate John Lennon.
I don't hate John Lennon.
You don't hate John Lennon?
I don't hate anybody.
I hate John Lennon.
Well, he's dead now, so you can move on.
Okay. Sure, realist can lick your hand too. What? Colleen's got some black feet and a little tear or water or something. Oh, she's a water walker. Colleen's a water walker, sweetie.
Hey, right on, sister.
Right on, sister. Right on, Nijikwe. Niwi Nijikwe, my female Niji. Revolution. You say you want a revolution.
Well, you know, we don't buy the boop-a-doo.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Now I need a chance to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Yeah, that's a good one, huh?
Bijanago. Life, da-da-da.
Bijanago. Yesterday, Bijanago. Bijanago. My favorite song is just the first few lines, like the first 30 seconds, and I get bored with the song. But there are places I remember.
Oh yeah, I love that song. La la la, dee doo, dee doo, doo doo.
Some are some. I guess that's not my favorite. I don't even know the words.
What about Blackbird?
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. If he was an American, that song would have been Black Chick singing in the dead of night.
It's not about a blackbird?
Nope. It's about an ondeg.
Hey, there you go. Ojibwe.
Ondeg. Blackbird. Or a crow, really. But yeah, in England, they call chicks, they call ladies birds. And it was about, I don't know, civil rights or something of black women in England. I didn't know they had a problem over there.
You didn't know that England had a problem with black women?
No, I didn't know that black women were like, I mean, were there like marches, a civil rights movement in England?
I don't know. I'm too young.
I am too, actually. Don't know much about history. That's my favorite Beatles song.
That's not the Beatles.
Don't know much about biology. Nobody can say what a woman is anymore.
Yes, they can, but the news makes you think it's a problem.
That's just it. If you watch the news, you think there's a problem going on in the world today where nobody can define what a woman is anymore. Well, that's just because it's a funny news thing. And YouTube, every third video is about that issue. Oh, do you know that because of transgenderism now, the people are afraid to say what a woman is? I guess women in general have just been, they went from hashtag Me Too to being canceled as a word. Yeah. What is a woman? Nobody knows. I don't know. Sir Fev is here, sweetie.
Well, hi, Sir Fev.
Bonjour, Sir Fev. Once there was this girl whose name was Sir Fev 2010.
But when she stopped by our show, she's seeing things by Jacob Dylan. La 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 la.
What's that mean?
That's just what she wrote.
Oh, Seeing Things by Jacob Dylan. Is that Bob's son, Jacob? What are they called? The Wallflowers?
I think so.
I can't remember his son. Missy says, I am woman, hear me roar. Missy's a woman, hear her complain.
Nah.
I am woman, hear me complain. How come I don't make the same as men? Men make 23 cents to every dollar I make. That's because women are lazy.
Get out of here.
Missy Charlie's got 3 Lyonses for Michael Lyons. Hey, Missy, how you doing? Missy is Michael's cousin. Yeah, I know. Who's talking?
Yeah, I know.
It's getting confusing in here. There's too many people. Anyway. Hey, Jim Dunn's here.
Well, hi, Jim. What's going on?
Hey, Jim. Jim says, I got a line on you by spirit. A line on us by spirit. Oh, wow. Jim and I are connected spiritually.
Is that your spirit, bro?
Yeah. That's my Manadu Niji. That's my Niji from another mother, sweetie. Those coming matter, and it's not the mining companies. The mining companies are going to come and get you, sweetie.
What was the whole oil thing about?
Oh, yeah, let's not get into it. I don't really understand it. But yeah, 20 years ago, North Dakota became an entirely different place than we ever saw before because of the oil industry. The oil boom. Everybody got rich. North Dakota became like Texas for a few years. And everybody who didn't care about me,
What?
I came back from Boulder in 2004, I think. And the oil boom in North Dakota was well underway. A few years. Everybody was going out to North Dakota to work in these boom towns, either as anything. They're like, yeah, it's great. You get to go out there. I mean, it's hard work. You have to do like 18-hour days, and then you work, 18 months off on, and then, 6 months off. But you can make like $100,000. You can buy a new truck, cash. You should do it, Nanaboozhoo. Like, what? I came back from Boulder, And my background, you guys, I know how to run a printing press. And then I've worked in like college admissions and high school administration. I was always in the Indian department of whatever. I don't have any kind of blue collar skills to speak of. But I came back to my hometown and was trying to, land on my feet again. I had no money. I was staying with my grandmother. And people were like, hey, you know what you should do? You should drive out to Minot, North Dakota, to Williston, North Dakota, and get a job there. Like, why? Oh, it's good money. I'm like, yeah, but then I would just be like a slave. Why don't you recommend me joining the Marines? But people really don't give two muons. We could do a whole show about this.
What's that?
This is one of those times I wish this was a kid's show, because I would give advice. But I don't want to give advice to adults.
You could give advice.
Well, you know how like you have dreams, and you probably have if you're anything like me, there's a way of living you would like to live. And if I shared my music and art and stuff with everybody who knew me. And, like my family. I don't want to badmouth my family. But nobody ever said, nobody ever really encouraged me to pursue my dreams. If I had come home one day and said, yeah, Dad, Mom, I'm going to go work in an oil refinery in Williston, North Dakota. I'll be doing 12-hour shifts. I'm going to live somehow in a weird, labor camp. But it's really good money. And if I just give up my life, I can come back. They would have been, yeah, good. Yeah, go ahead, do that. They would not have cared. I'm a little annoyed. But nobody would have thought to themselves, well, would that make him happy? No, obviously not. Nobody's happy doing that. Just chasing money and just being a slave. Just giving up all comfort for, just for money. But a number of people recommended that to me. And luckily, I was just old enough to no longer be paying any attention. I had no respect for people's opinions. Manadain Damoan. I had Gawin Manadain Damoan. I had no respect. I didn't care what I thought my dad thought might have been a good idea. Although I don't think he pushed it so much, but like my uncle did. Some other people. Oh, you should do that. That's a good opportunity. Yeah, okay. So, my advice to any young people, don't be looking to your family to encourage you into following your dreams. They don't think like that. They just want you to have money so they don't worry about you. Your happiness is not... Nobody else is thinking about other people's dreams. If you're gonna become who you want to be, it's all on you. You gotta just go. Tell them later what you're doing, and they'll think you're crazy. And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. You want to play a song?
Yeah, I better. Here's a song by the Crash Test Dummies. Oh, you know what I forgot to talk about, sweetie?
What's that?
The moment Paul Stanley should have retired.
You want to play the Paul Stanley bit or the Crash Test Dummy song?
I want to play Paul Stanley.
Okay.
So, Paul Stanley, lead singer of Kiss. In the news that I watch, turns out that he's doing a lot of lip syncing in his shows.
Yeah, huh?
I know. And his voice, you can tell there's many recordings where it's just gone. And he was one of the greatest singers of all time, I think. But if Paul Stanley had retired during the MTV Unplugged reunion, the first time they reunited with Ace and Peter,
Yeah.
they could have gone out on top. The whole identity, memory of the whole Kiss thing would have taken on a different tone. And by now, everybody would understand what us crazy Kiss fans have always been about. Loving this band. But instead, they go on a reunion tour and beat this dead horse. Now it's 30 years later? I don't know. It was 96 or something like that. But this is the moment, the single greatest moment of Paul Stanley's career was during this show. And this particular song, I Still Love You. And this note that he sings out, I still love, or whatever, love you, baby, 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 baby. Yeah. So check this out.
'Cause girl, I see the price of losing you will be my hell to pay. My hell to pay. Watching every day. Hear what I say. What's that?
I really love you. Baby, 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 baby. Paul. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? That was so great. Thanks, Natasha. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Stanley. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Anyway, so yeah, Paul Stanley. But do you really wish he had retired then?
No, because then we wouldn't have new Kiss stuff.
Yeah. I like Eric Singer as a drummer. I think he's better than Peter Criss.
Well, yeah, but he's actually even a better singer than... They should have Eric Singer be the lead singer.
Yeah, that'd be good. That makes sense, too, because his name is Singer. Anyway, sweetie, I was thinking about going outside. Could you be a brother? Be a Niji and teleport me?
Yeah, sure.
Just a second here. I really love you. All right.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to scan for your coordinates.
Okay. I'm going to step outside and say a little prayer.
And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No. Oh, wow. It's pretty out here. Asema. Tobacco. Get you, Manadu. Otapana niwi asema. Great spirit. Except my tobacco. Mikwech kaiji kakina keku. Kaiji chikan noon gum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Mikwech ka Paul Stanley. No. Thank you for Paul Stanley. Mikwech kaiji webak. Thank you for the weather. Mikwech kaiji bamadazian. Thank you for this life. Mikwech kaiji kake niwi gashke namoen. Thank you for healing my grief. Mikwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. BOOZHOO! BOOZHOO! Beneshi! Beneshi wug. Birds. BOOZHOO! Bishikewug. Hello, cows. I better look out for some cow poo. Don't want to step in it. Here's a dumb joke for anybody under 7. This guy is walking along and he just about, and he sees a big old turd on the ground. And he calls his wife over and goes, "Hey, honey, come here, look at that." And she goes, "Oh, gross, what is that?" He goes, "I don't know, I think it might be a turd." He goes, "Oh, ick." He goes, "Yeah, let me see." Smells like a turd. Looks like a turd. Yep, tastes like a turd. Good thing we didn't step in it. Nah. Sorry. That's for just little kids. Tell it at school next year. You'll be so popular in kindergarten. Good thing we didn't step in it. Okay. But anyway, get you, Manadu. Thank you so much for being with us these days. Thank you for providing for us. We got up at 2 in the morning last night. Not because we couldn't sleep, because we couldn't wait to wake up. And we just wanted to prepare for the show. We recorded a song and we did a bunch of work. And it's only, what is it, like 11:30 now? And I feel like we've already put in a, a full work day. But I also feel like I don't even have to work. So I want to say miigwech for giving us such an opportunity. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I suppose I better go back. It's really nice out today, though. I wonder if it's going to rain. Looks like it might rain. Looking out in the morning rain, I used to feel like teleporting home. No.
Bonjour.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, you ready to come home?
Yeah, would you teleport me?
You got it. All right, I'm going to lock in on your coordinates.
All right.
Now, don't move.
I won't.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No. Ta-da! Hey, welcome back, sweetie. Thank you. What?
Nothing, I'm just watching.
Well, what did we learn today, kids? We learned on this Up at Tuesday, on this halfway Wednesday, we learned that when a Dane to Moen is respect. And that the buffalo, OJIBWE, is the animal that represents respect. Courage, Aquade, Awen, Aquade. If you see that little apostrophe, Awen, that's like the dash in the word uh-oh, uh-oh. Aquade, Awen. That's courage. And, if you would like to order books by Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist, Michael's got books for sale on Amazon.com. Books a lot like BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO by Michael Lyons is a Ojibwe language greetings and we don't say goodbye, and GOFUNDMEs, some animal names. It's a picture book for a little kid. And it's available at Amazon.com. Otherwise, you want to add anything before I land the plane?
We tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, give us a like, share the video, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to support the show, we have a Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe pages. Links are in the description. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Michael, you want to send us out?
Yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen. No. Take it away, Michael.
Yeah, sure. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much. Chi miigwech. For watching Gonna Wabi Egg. Chi miigwech ga wanna be egg. Did I say that right?
Miigwech Gonna Wabi Egg.
Gonna Wabi Egg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Michael Lyons. This is Natasha.
BOOZHOO!
This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Oh, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
You didn't teleport.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Hawa.
Once there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't come to school. But when he finally came back. His hair had turned from black into bright white. He said that it was from when the car had smashed him so hard. Then there was this girl who wouldn't go and change with the girls in the change room, but when they finally made her, they saw birthmarks all over her body. She couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just been there. But that boy and girl were glad, 'cause one kid had it worse than that. 'Cause then there was this kid whose parents made him come directly home right after school, and when they went to their church, they shook and lurched all over the church floor. He couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just gone there.